Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? Well, Clemson's going to need to get some guys out of the portal. Dabo's already said so I believe him. They don't have a choice. Just got back from pickleball round 2. How you doing? I'm playing tonight. I play every Wednesday night. So I'm playing tonight.
Casket!
Yeah, Rudy has gone off the deep end. Now they're threatening me and even trying to get me arrested. They'll get my license taken away or something. Ah, damn. I'm down bad. By this time next week, I might be beat up and have no license. I'm screwed. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, they're coming for me, buddy. Hey, Yoda, they formed a posse on X. They're like, we got to get this guy. We can't let this guy sit here and shit all over Notre Dame constantly. We got to do something about this. Yeah, it was cold here, too. The bridges were shut down here in Charleston this morning. There was ice on them. And the Irish... No, they're trying to send the South Carolina Highway Patrol after me. This guy literally tagged my video to South Carolina Highway Patrol. Oh, God. Of course, I had to let him know that hands-free phone use is not illegal. But... no, I'll show you. Here, look. Look at this. There's my Twitter account. Yeah, see this guy right here, Loose Cannon. Look at this. Look at this. He tagged the South Carolina Highway Patrol and said, "Here you go, officer." I'm not doing anything illegal. I get comments like this all the time about driving and doing videos. Some people aren't so fucking stupid that they're able to talk and drive at the same time. That's why every car that's manufactured in this century has hands-free options all over the steering wheel and everywhere else, so that you can talk while you're driving without holding the phone. So this guy thinks I'm doing something illegal here. Of course, I had to let him know hands-free phone use isn't illegal, you fucking retard. And then he comes back with admitting to a crime. Well, I just got done telling you it's not a crime. So I said, mean man in his car hurt my feelings, what a pussy. Yeah. Does this guy think the Highway Patrol is going to come knock on my door and arrest me or something? For recording a YouTube video in my car? Oh, way down, real bad. Look at this other guy. Where's this other guy at? Well, let me go back. Oh, this guy's gonna beat me up. And then after, of course, I retweeted his tweet. He deleted his tweet. After he threatened to, I need to watch my back. He's coming after me, all this stuff. So he gets a picture off of my profile, or off of my main tweet, my pinned tweet. Of course, this is after we won the Slav Olympics. Look at Tucci there in the background. This guy says, this fake I'm cool wannabe needs to be humbled. I said, all right, well humble me. I'm waiting. Same guy says you need to relax with all the Notre Dame. Hey, brother. I think he meant Notre Dame hate. but he's retarded. He says, just saying. I said, well, okay, or what? The leprechaun's going to come get me? You need to stop talking about Notre Dame or else. Or what? Going to type me to death? What a bunch of fucking pussies, man. Giant pussies. Jackpot does videos all the time in his tater chip wagon. Yeah. I mean, I could see if you're holding the phone in your hand and recording a video, that might be dangerous, but I have the ability to talk and drive at the same time. I know that's hard for people to believe, but yeah, Notre Dame's 2026 schedule is an absolute fucking joke, is what it is. I mean, the best team on their schedule is in the ACC. Miami. That's it. I don't know anything about the Glock Gen 6 other than they made some upgrades to it, but I don't know. I don't have any Glocks, so I'm not really a Glock guy. Nature Boy in the chat has several Glocks. He might know. Look, the bottom line with Notre Dame is they're mad at everybody but themselves. I mean, you signed off on the deal where there's automatic bids from conference champions. That's the reason you're not in the playoffs. It's not because of Alabama and it's not because of Miami. It's because of the auto bids. It's because of Tulane and James Madison. That's the reason you're not in the playoffs. So fix that and stop crying that you voted to have that in there. It's misdirected hate. Not even hate. It's misdirected complaining. That's what it's not even hate. It's complaining. Constant complaining. I'm actually more shocked that there's a bunch of Notre Dame creators out there on YouTube. None of them are pushing back on this. No, none of them have the balls to be like, you know what? This really is fucking stupid. We voted for this. We got beat by Miami. We got beat by Texas A&M. We didn't play in a conference championship game. Maybe the AD should shut the fuck up and just we should just move on and look towards next year. None of them are saying that. They're all doubling down on this dumb shit. I don't ever want to be accused of being a Clemson homer again after the way I've seen Notre Dame act. Really? Yeah, Notre Dame wasn't complaining last year that Alabama and Ole Miss and South Carolina got left out of the playoffs and SMU got in, did they? No, because why? Because they were in the playoff last year. Notre Dame was. What was it, 2023? They had the same record as A&M. A&M got left out of the playoffs. Notre Dame got in. Every year somebody gets left out of the playoffs and complains about it. So, but not to this level. And no. The amount of dumb shit they've said, I mean, in my own, I don't have it written down. In my own mind, I have a list a mile long of the dumb shit they've been saying. And it's all coming from their athletic director's mouth, too, which is even worse. So they think he's in a position He must be smart. He's not smart. He's a fucking clown, this guy. Notre Dame athletic director. He's a fucking clown. Oh my God, the ACC. They made a couple of mean tweets about us. And they keep playing that Notre Dame and Miami game on the ACC network. That's the reason we didn't get it, because they made the committee sit down at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday and watch the ACC network replay 5 times in a row until they changed their mind. Holy shit. Then the ACC, Notre Dame's going to find a way out of this dumb deal with the ACC, and then the ACC is going to collapse. No, they're not. ACC is going to collapse. ACC's been around since 1953 without Notre Dame in it, ever. But now they're going to collapse. Why? Because you don't get to go on the road and play Syracuse and Pitt? That's why they're going to collapse? Oh, no, it's not that. It's the 23 Olympic sports that they're in. God knows. I don't know how the ACC will survive without rowing from Notre Dame. What a financial blow that'll be. I don't know how they'll recover from that. Can y'all hear me? What happened here? I lost sound to my playlist. There it is. Not my playlist. Whatever this is. Here's what it is. I'll show you what it is. It's buffering now. Back to My Room 1987 synthwave vaporwave chillwave retro mix. Say that 5 times fast. I dare you. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. We'll find another one. Here we go, let's try this one. There it is. No. Don't make me pull the Sleater card on you. This is my channel, and I'll do whatever I want to do on my channel. Yeah, I like the music. So, it's a good thing it's my show. Really good thing. Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
Good.
How you doing? You know, I've heard a rumor that Notre Dame is going to change their name from the Fighting Irish to the Bruisey Butthurts. That sounds nice.
Sounds better.
The Bruisey Butthurts?
The Bruisey Butthurts.
I mean, look, fuck Notre Dame, fuck Rudy, fuck Leprechauns, and fuck Lou Holtz, too.
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah, put Lou Holtz in there. He's almost dead, though. So,
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Win all of your damn games, because if you're going to be an independent, that's what's going to happen for you to get into fucking playoffs from now on, Notre Dame.
Well, it's been the same. It's been the same since they've been in the playoffs. You have to win 11 or 12 games in the regular season. That's what you've got to do. So if you're okay with that standard, because whether they like it or not, everybody that's in a conference is not held to that same standard. So you have to be ranked. Here's what you have to do. You have to win probably 11 games a year, minimum. And you've got to be ranked in the top 7 or 8 before championship week. That's what you've got to do. If you're not, then you risk the chance of not making the playoffs. Sorry.
And
you signed off on it.
if you're going to be, you got to either come up and play another game just like we do in all the conferences, or you are out of it because it's unfair to every damn body else.
I said this last night on the ACC show. What I wish, if I were Jim Phillips, who's the commissioner of the ACC, and listen to what Notre Dame's athletic director has been saying for the past 2 days about the ACC, I would get right on the phone immediately with him and say, okay, well, do you want out of the deal with us to play 5 games a year? Because we can make that happen right now.
Right.
I would call him on his bluff. Because here's the reality. Notre Dame does not want to get out of the ACC situation they're in. They can bitch and complain about it and point fingers at the ACC and the SEC and ESPN and Kirk Herbstreit and fucking Kirk Herbstreit's dog all they want. But the reality is they don't want to have to go out there on a year-to-year basis and find 5 other teams on average to schedule them every year. They've got 5 built-in games in the ACC.
Well, what a bunch of pussies to opt out on the bowl game. That really just hurt me. I just golly. I mean, really?
Yeah, what? Pussies in general. Let me tell you why this is so retarded. Let's say the ACC did shill for them and said, "Oh my God, they're the greatest thing ever." They would still be mad at the ACC because they'd still be left out, and then they'd say, "Well, they should have shilled harder for us. That's why we didn't get in." So there's not a scenario the ACC could have made them happy. They're a voting member, and all this other shit. What else could the ACC do to make you happy?
Well,
nothing. You need to be mad.
They have more power than any individual team in the entire country. Every other team is represented by a conference commissioner. That's an umbrella over their conference that gets to vote in the playoffs. Notre Dame is their own entity. Their athletic director gets to act as a commissioner for one team. So, by definition, they have more power in the playoff committee than any other team in the country. And they're still mad.
Yeah, now we have this memorandum of understanding. I think that's worth as much as Mama's word, which is jack shit. You can't just override what everyone voted on the playoff format. Now, I think we all agree that it needs to be changed, but you don't just get hey, I have an understanding with whoever that we're an auto bid now. Doesn't work that way.
Yeah. As long as we're ranked in the top 12 before championship, we automatically get in. No, you don't.
Well, I mean, the committee made the decision to put Miami in and Notre Dame out, not the ACC.
So then here's the other funny thing they do. They go, this is great too. This is the ultimate copium, right? They go, well, we're not mad. We're not mad that Miami jumped us, or even that Alabama got in. We're just mad because they let us believe all the way for the past 3 weeks that we're going to get in, and then they pulled the rug out from us at the last minute.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Well, that was a dick move by the committee.
Not really. They did the right thing.
We were telling them, I've been telling them, a lot of people have been telling them for a month that this is what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So, they're only surprised because they thought we were idiots.
I got to be honest with you. I didn't think the committee would do the right thing. I didn't think they would flip them. You had been saying it for weeks. I do remember that. I didn't see it. I thought that they were going to continue. I thought that they were essentially doing what Notre Dame fans think they were doing for Alabama, is setting them up to get in no matter what. I'm glad I was wrong. Yeah. The committee did the right thing in the end. And actually, the committee's response or explanation for it actually sounded reasonable to me, despite the fact that I think that comparative groupings are retarded. At that point, they were literally one spot away. It was Miami and Notre Dame were one spot away. One could get in and one couldn't, and they made the right decision in that instance.
Yeah.
So
I want to talk more about this memorandum of understanding, though. So here's what I know about it, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong or if y'all know more than I know. That if they stay at 12 teams, Notre Dame is guaranteed to get in if they're ranked in the top 12. But if they move to 14 or 16, that memorandum of understanding is not binding. And supposedly, this was voted on by the playoff commission, which is the 10 conference commissioners and the athletic director of Notre Dame, and was unanimously agreed to. Now, I think it's retarded, and as mad as I am about Notre Dame, I want Greg Sankey to tell me why the fuck he agreed to that.
Yeah.
Because I want that.
Yeah,
I want that for Georgia.
That was my point about every individual team wants that special treatment.
Right. So, first of all, why does Notre Dame think they deserve it? And number two, why did Greg Sankey, Greg Peete, Jim Phillips, and your Mark agree to that? Why would the other conference commissioners agree to that? Because if that memorandum of understanding has to be applied, that means that one of those conference commissioners' teams is getting kicked out. It would have kicked Miami out this year if it was in place this year. Even though the committee moved Miami ahead of Notre Dame, it would have kicked Miami out and put Notre Dame in because of that memorandum of understanding. So why did they agree to that?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I'm prone to not believing that because the only person, correct me if I'm wrong, that's mentioned this is their AD. Now, you also made a statement, I don't know if it was yesterday or today, nut hugging Sankey and saying, oh, we have a great relationship and I love him. Sounds like he's pitching that and it's not maybe a done deal, but I don't know.
I hope that's the case because that makes me mad, not just at Notre Dame, but at Greg Sankey and all the other conference commissioners who would agree to that. We're already allowing Notre Dame to operate under their own set of special rules and circumstances. They get to handpick 7 of their games a year. All of our teams only get to handpick 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it either.
Agree to fucking themselves.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, this is the time for all the conferences to come together and say, fuck you, you're not getting any more special treatment. Join a conference or you're not playing in the playoffs. Bye, bitch. That's what they should do.
Yeah, all this bitch in the last 2 years about the SEC and ACC needing to go to 9 conference games so they can get aligned with the rest of college football. Well, what about Notre Dame playing 0 conference games still? Why is that never a problem?
Right.
Right, because they're not in the conference. So.
And they play 3 road games next year at Purdue, at Boston College, and at Syracuse. Those are their 3 road games next year.
Jesus.
Wow. Yeah, those are definitely 3 tough teams right there. Yeah.
Well, they'll have some good losses to sprinkle in, so it'll wash.
Yeah, did you see who they lost to? I mean,
They lost to Miami and.
Yeah, I mean, those are excellent losses. That's what they say.
That's the big thing that blew me out this year with this whole process is you've never heard them talk about, I mean, we've all talked about a good loss versus a bad loss, but you never really heard the committee talk about that. And and y'all touched on it, this comparative grouping shit. Like 9 and 11 aren't in a comparative group, but 10 and 11 are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. I mean, I think the committee is terrible. Like, they handled the whole situation. It's like, I mentioned this last night. It's like when you were in elementary school and they're first teaching you math and they say, you can't just give me an answer. You have to show your work. And so the answer is right, but how they got there is wrong. Miami never should have been 8 spots behind Notre Dame. Like, that was dumb. Miami's never should have been 18 and Notre Dame 10. They should have been ahead of Notre Dame the entire fucking time. The committee put themselves in this corner, and they got it right in the end. But what Notre Dame's mad about is how they got there, and that is wrong.
Yeah, and so they start making up conspiracy because we don't know how they got there. They start making up conspiracy theories about the ACC network running the game on replay, and that's the reason the committee changed their mind, is because the ACC network was working, I guess, with Kirk Herbstreit behind the scenes to fuck Notre Dame somehow.
I don't know why anybody's surprised.
Yeah, they don't want to admit that they made a mistake. So
Yeah, well, I don't know why anybody's surprised. The committee pulled this exact same move, but just got it wrong in the end in 23 with Florida State.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
they're saying
And
that
they knocked Georgia out of the playoffs in that year too.
I'll tell you, has
And we beat the Soul and Will
was in a
of Florida State that
14,
year.
though.
4-team playoff, and we all understood that conference championships were basically a playoff game with a 4-team.
you know who I think really got screwed, and Notre Dame fans don't want to hear this. I think Vanderbilt has more of an argument than Notre Dame does to be in the playoff.
Absolutely,
what
Pete.
about,
Absolutely.
BYU? Yeah, I think BYU should have been in.
BYU has an argument too. I think both
I
Vanderbilt
would
and
have-
BYU have a better argument than Notre Dame does.
Fuck
Yeah,
them
I wouldn't
worms.
have had Notre Dame or Miami in. I would have had BYU.
I mean, who's got two better losses, Vanderbilt or Notre Dame?
You know what I think it ought to happen is BYU ought to play Notre Dame for a conference title. The Mormons against the Catholics every fucking year.
Only war.
I mean, Notre Dame wants to keep pointing at strength of schedule, which is almost identical to Miami's, by the way. What was Vanderbilt's strength of schedule compared to Notre Dame's? They had the same record.
Notre Dame and Miami's strength of schedule was in the 50s. But Alabama's was in the top 10. Vandy's was in the top 20.
Yeah, exactly.
And they had the same record.
Yeah, exactly. And BYU was 11-1.
They only want to hear advanced metrics whenever it benefits them, not whenever it benefits another team.
Yeah,
I did like
BYU had a better record.
And that's something that also constantly changes through the season. Like I think Lou's close to. I want to say that Miami and Notre Dame were like somewhere around 45.
Yeah.
In week 3, Miami had a top 15 strength of schedule because Florida State looked good, Notre Dame looked good, Florida looked good, and it just went in the toilet as the season went on.
Right. So strength.
Yeah, but the only strength of schedule that matters is the one at the end of the year once you know for certain what everybody's record is. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. But also, they ignored the advanced metric between Miami and Notre Dame, where Miami had 3 common opponents, and Miami was 2-1 as far as margin of victory over those common opponents. They just completely ignore that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what about their fans? I don't know that their AD said this, but like, oh, well, fuck the ACC. We'll have the same deal with the Big 12. And then the Big 12's commissioner comes out and basically says, fuck these crybabies.
Yeah, that was great. Did you see that video, any of y'all? The Big 12 commissioner calling out.
I thought that was great.
That was great. And he said in the press conference, he said, if he was in this room right now, I'd say the same thing right to his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want that guy.
Yeah, join. Yeah. You're either in all the way or you're not in at all.
And of course I'm going to stick to this, but Pat Narduzzi, who I'm with Pete, tend to not like, played both teams and said clear as day Miami was way better than Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I said this.
My gripe is in this top 12 is fucking Alabama.
Now you sound like Notre Dame.
What about them?
I mean, listen, I think Alabama, I personally wouldn't have had them in, but I do think where they messed up is not dropping them at all for that ass whooping.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I can get with that.
Stayed at number 9.
They may,
after
okay,
got their ass whipped by Georgia, and they got their ass handed to them by Georgia.
Maybe they should have dropped a spot for losing that game, but
Yeah.
all these other teams out there they didn't have to go play Georgia in an SEC championship game. Also, Alabama has a win over Georgia on the road in Athens.
They do.
So
they do, but you know what? That's the past now. I'm so damn tired.
It's not the past.
We beat you this season. We beat you. All these Bama fans are just going.
Well, what happened?
You wouldn't matter.
What happened this season is exactly what should go into the playoff selection.
Exactly.
And they beat Georgia at home this year.
Yeah, they barely beat Georgia. And if we're looking at
doesn't matter.
And, I mean,
they won.
Yeah.
They got
They won. Yeah, they won by 3. Yeah, they did. And they won at home. Yes, they did. They beat our home record. Yes, they did. But we came and beat the shit out of them in the SEC conference.
the two teams with the best wins in all of college football this year are Indiana and Alabama. Alabama on the road in Athens, and Indiana in the Big Ten championship against Ohio State.
Yeah.
And Indiana against Oregon. So
And I touched on this last night, and some of these people were not here, so I'm going to say it again. Thank God the committee did the right thing, because if they didn't, all I would be hearing all off season is about how Manny Diaz won the fucking conference.
Well,
he did. So.
I hate to be the bearer of
That's
bad.
not going away.
Georgia could win the Natty this year.
Damn right, Lou.
Yep.
Absolutely.
they could, yeah.
Sir. I'm with you 100% on that. They look so damn good right now.
There's about 5 teams that could, though.
Ohio State game gave me hope, because if Georgia can hold either of those teams to under 20 or 24 points, they'll have a chance to win.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
And both of those teams have been held under 24 points multiple times this year. So
I honestly believe, except for JMU and Tulane, it really, the playoff is a pick 'em to me. I'm going to be honest. I think any team.
Miami doesn't have a chance. Neither does Alabama. Neither does Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You know who I'd love to see? I mean, it's not going to happen. It would have to be Miami would have to get way up to play. But I'd love to see a Georgia-Miami national championship.
Well, Miami wouldn't have to get way up. Miami has a top 10 offense and defense, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, but who they got to play? Ohio State and who else do they got to play?
Yeah, A&M first, then Ohio State, then it would be Miami and Georgia if both teams make it that far.
They have the hardest road.
Both have to make it that far.
Miami has the hardest road to the title game.
No,
I don't disagree with that at all.
They're not playing Ohio State after
After A&M.
no.
After A&M. Yeah, they do. They do. I thought that's what the
Yeah, the winner of A&M Miami plays Ohio State.
Oh yeah. Georgia's a bye, so Georgia would play the winner of that game if it beat Ole Miss.
Yeah, Georgia gets the winner of Ole Miss and Tulane.
Yeah, Georgia actually has one of the easier paths.
This is probably going to be Ole Miss.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand these Georgia fans are mad that we're not 2. 3 is the best seed to have.
Yeah, well, it worked out for you this year for sure. Yeah.
You're either going to get Tulane or Ole Miss with no head coach.
Yeah, I don't understand why would Georgia fans be mad at being ranked 3 in the country? That makes no sense to me.
I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, no, I'm not really mad about it. I just disagree with it.
Miami and Georgia play each other, that's going to add fuel to these Notre Dame fans' fire, because they're going to say, look, they set it up so Carson Beck could play his own team. They wanted storylines for games.
I don't really think it's funny that we sit around and talk about how incompetent the committee is, and then in the next breath we give them credit for setting up matchups. I don't think they're smart enough to do that.
Yeah,
I don't think they care about that.
I don't think they are either, but that'll be the Notre Dame man's argument.
Have you seen this committee? I mean, have you seen these guys? Just a bunch of damn dinosaurs is what they look like to me.
Well, yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's like these people who want the playoffs filled with SEC teams because the SEC is so much better than everybody else. Then they complain that the playoffs has rematches between SEC teams. And I'm like, buddy, don't you understand that the more SEC teams you put in, the more likely it is you're going to
Yeah, you're going to have rematches.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have never watched the highlights of one game so many times than the Alabama-Georgia game. That was the most enjoyable game I watched all year, all season. That was just pure damn joy to watch.
Yeah, Scott was giddy.
I was giddy. I wrote to Peete and said, I said, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm pretty damn giddy right now. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. When Alabama scored to make it 21-7, even though we gift wrapped them that touchdown with all those penalties, it's still, because I've seen us lose to Bama so many times, when that happened and it got 21-7, I was like, here we go.
Oh,
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me too.
Yeah, I was getting really nervous Also, yeah.
And really had no reason to think that. We had
They're
dominated the whole
shaking.
game. And the only reason they scored on that possession was those two 15-yard penalties that extended the drive. But still, in the back of my mind, I'm like, here we go.
We were shaking in our boots. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I ain't gonna lie.
Nicholas Powell says, put the committee in a Motel 6 instead of a high-end resort. That's a very good idea. But you know what? Here's what I would do. I would make it, man. You know how, I mean, streaming's a big thing now. I mean, forget cable TV. Nobody watches it. Everybody watches streaming. Do a live stream of, I don't care if it's 12 hours long, 8 hours long, 12 hours long. Put it on YouTube of a deliberations when they're trying to figure out where to place these teams. And let us all hear what they're talking about.
Yeah.
They can do that in a high-end resort or in a Motel 6 or fucking in the desert for all I care. But just put it on the internet so we can all...
Freebird Trailer Park in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Let them deliberate there.
Transparent.
We can add that to the things that'll never happen.
No, it won't, but it should. And imagine the amount of views that would get, too, if they live stream that.
Yes.
It would get millions of views.
Well, they'd probably get death threats after they made the picks. So.
Now, I would be remiss if I didn't take a shot at my favorite punching bag, that is the Miami fan base. That whole Fire Mario crowd is on a fucking milk carton. You can't find any of those motherfuckers.
What about Touchdown Timothy or whatever the fuck his name is?
Yeah.
He's up big right now.
He's up big.
This dude is so over the moon that he's just making idiotic statements now, because he reposted a graphic that I think ESPN posted about teams that have made the playoffs. And it's like, why the fuck is Florida State on there? They've never made the playoffs.
Yeah,
Yes,
they did.
We all know they did.
2014.
Yeah. Well, he's a troll.
He's one
That's all he is.
good troll though.
Yeah, but he's been calling for Mario Cristobal to be fired since like week 7 or something.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, he said that he had CTE, which was great.
Yeah. He said Mario had CTE from his playing days.
He'll be like, yeah. His posts are hilarious. He'll be like, just got done cranking it to Sydney Sweeney about to watch the Miami game.
With the last 5% of his battery, that's what he did with it.
Yeah, except for Slaw, he may be the horniest man on the internet.
He is funny though. There's a guy, some guys are on there like, oh, you said you're married. I mean, I'm gonna contact your wife and let her know you're talking about cranking it to all these other girls. He's like, my wife doesn't have Twitter, bitch. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's the only person on the planet not on social media, his wife.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I never thought that Notre Dame not making the playoffs.
What bowl is it that you got for Clemson?
What is it? Oh yeah, the Pinstripe Bowl.
Yeah, Pinstripe Bowl
Against Penn State.
New York, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, I think y'all should beat Penn State. Yeah.
I would hope so. The transfer portal flood has happened. A bunch of guys are transferring out of Clemson, which I predicted.
Yes, they had a safety.
Yeah, Khalil Barnes is
with his
transferring.
starter.
Keith Adams Jr., the running back, is transferring, which he's a good player, but they didn't fucking play. I don't blame him for transferring. They never even tried to use him. He carried the ball like fucking 7 times all year or something.
Yep, that's what happens. Yes, he's gonna go play somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I would too. If huh?
That's the freshman?
Keith Adams Jr. No, he was a redshirt sophomore. He'd been at Clemson for 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah. No, the freshman stayed. As far as I know, you're talking about Gideon Davidson, number 9. He's
That's who I thought you were talking
yeah, he'll be the lead back next year most likely, but he should be staying. But who knows? I don't know.
How much did he play this year, Eddie?
Well, hardly any the first half of the season, and then of course they started running the ball the last 3 or 4 games of the season heavily, and so he was getting about 10 carries a game, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
He's a good player. I mean, I think he should have got more opportunities early in the year leading into next year. So I mean, but Keith Adams was that would have been a hell of a 1-2 punch with those two. He's a good player, but they didn't give him the ball. So he said, all right, well, I'm not getting the ball. I'm leaving, especially if Garrett Riley's still going to be here. I mean,
Well, between that wide receiver you had playing running back and that defensive tackle you had playing running back, there's only so many carries to go around.
yeah.
Hey, I'm all for defensive tackles getting carries in a game.
Adam Randall only averaged about 12 carries a game. He had almost 1,000 yards a season. He had multiple touchdowns in almost every game. He was an absolute baller. Adam Randall was.
What is he a junior?
Is he a senior?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, he played 3 years as a wide receiver and then 1 year as a running back. So he wasn't a good wide receiver. He was a much better running back than he was a wide receiver. I mean, actually, he probably should have been playing running back the entire time. Can't catch for shit, but he can run.
He did convert a 3rd and 32 against us.
Yeah, 3rd and 32, they ran the ball. Of course they did. And he busted off like a 38-yard run or something.
Hard to say
It's like a Mike Bobo call.
other teams, but is Clemson going to look for a quarterback, you think?
I would like, I'd like to see him go after Sam Levitt from Arizona State.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, they got Vizina. You know how Dabo is. Vizina's been there he's been sitting behind Klubnik for 3 years. And Dabo loves to reward you, the little guy.
Yeah,
I don't know. Then you got Chris Denson, who all the Clemson fans want Christopher Denson. He's like he's a true dual threat quarterback. He's like a Deshaun Watson type, right? I don't know if he's as good as a passer as Deshaun Watson, but he's serious with his legs. That's who Clemson fans want. He was a true freshman this year. He played limited snaps. He played a good 7 or 8 game minutes against Furman, and of course he ran all over them like nothing. But that was fucking Furman. So now everyone's like, "Oh, this is the guy of the future. This is the guy of the future." I'm like, "Okay, well, let's calm down here." It's Furman in the second half when they were getting blown out. So
Dabo's for the little guy. He needs to hire a midget for a quarterback.
he needs to get a quarterback out of the portal. He probably needs at least 8 portal players, a minimum of 8.
You need to get Peete.
I'm not going to lie. You'll be lucky to get one.
No.
You need Philo.
No. He's already said, they already asked Dabo about this. He's like, we don't have a choice. He said, we're going to evaluate the portal the same way we do every year, but we have a lot of holes, just numbers-wise, to fill. We're not going to have a choice but to go to the portal. Now, how well they'll do in the portal is a different story, but he doesn't have a choice. He's got to fill out his roster. They had a bunch of decommits right before signing day. They've got a bunch of guys that are transferring out now. Like, they're going to have a lot of slots to fill.
Where did Clemson's recruiting class end up at?
17 or something, 16, 17, 18, something like that.
No.
Yeah.
Georgia had their worst class in a decade. 5th.
Yeah.
Dang.
Philo.
Yeah, it's like that.
Why don't you get Philo?
Maybe we can go steal Philo from Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
We
the
lost our
Philo
OC,
guy.
so there is worry that he's going to hit the portal. What's that?
Your OC was garbage, dude. That's addition by subtraction. Now go get
You're
Are you happy he's going to Florida then?
Buster.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured you would.
Good OC.
Yeah, your OC is a buster.
Now, every other Georgia fan on the planet disagrees with me, but I don't think Faulkner knows what the fuck he's doing.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a
I
he's a
disagree with you.
buster. Yeah.
We'll see. Look, we'll see what he does at Florida. And I don't know that that's a done deal yet either. They haven't announced him. I mean, there's a 0% chance he's going to stay at Georgia Tech, but I guess there's still some shit going on with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Haynes is a senior, right? Is that right?
Yeah, he's way a senior.
Duper senior. He's a Stetson Bennett senior.
Yeah.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
What is he,
is.
28 years old?
6-year senior.
I don't know how old he is. He's probably like 23 or something. I don't know.
24, probably.
Because he played at A&M for
Well, didn't Stetson play? I think Stetson played when he was 26 with us. Is that right, Blue?
Yeah, he was there for 6 years.
He was 24.
24? Okay. All right.
Yeah. He went to college.
Same. recruiting class is Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Stetson.
6 years in college, and he still only got a high school diploma.
Yes, 6 years in college, still never
He was
graduated.
a freshman in 2017 when we lost the Natty to Bama, and then 6 years later, he won the Natty at Stardom.
I think he played at 3 different schools, and he doesn't have a diploma from any of them. Damn.
Never graduated.
Nope. They graduated, and he's gone now. And the NCAA still hasn't done anything about it, right, Slim? Yeah, because that's what you kept saying. So that's what you kept saying. The NCAA needs to do an investigation into Stetson Bennett.
I think they would need to investigate anybody that's in fucking college for 6 years and does not have a diploma of any kind. Like, how are you academically eligible to play?
Easy, you just change majors.
Yeah, you just keep taking 1,000 level
All you have to
classes.
do is have passing grades. You don't have to have a diploma.
I understand that.
Yeah.
You can be a retard and play.
Sure you
Well, nobody's doubting that, because if Bama players didn't have their name on their locker, they wouldn't know how to spell their name.
Oh, da-dum.
Heyo.
I won't take any hate of underground or underwater basket weaving.
Maybe that's it.
I mean, have you tried to weave a basket underwater? I bet you can't do it.
No.
Hey, I've never tried to weave a basket out of water. Much less
Exactly.
underwater.
So don't hate on it.
That is a good point. Why is that the idiom for easy class?
Because a South Carolina player was legitimately taking underwater basket weaving.
Is that true?
I mean, Uncle Lou was hating on pickleball until about 2 weeks ago. He figured out that it's not an old man sport.
Are you a pickleballer?
Yeah, he's a pickleballer now.
I'm not going to lie, though. I've been twice, and both times I was the youngest person there.
Well, when you go at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I go at nighttime, it's mostly people between 30 and 40, really, and some even younger.
Pete, I'd like to have a neutral site game with us. We could meet. You start driving your way, and I'll start driving mine.
Well, we can do a neutral site game. I already beat your ass on the road, though.
That was my first time.
That was a home
my
game for
cherry
you.
Breaker.
Yeah.
So you gotta give me a rematch.
So wait a minute, are you admitting live on the air that Pete popped your cherry?
Yeah.
Of course I did.
Pickle. No, actually, I thought he popped your pickle.
Hey, pop my pickle. and the main pickle.
That sounds very pornographic.
That's just sports, man.
This is a midday show, sir. Innuendos abound.
They do, don't they?
Lou, have you had a chance to play doubles yet?
Lou has no comment.
Me? No.
Yeah.
No double.
No. See, first of all, it's way more fun. Doubles is more fun.
Of course.
You can play more.
Everybody knows that.
I think you ought to bring swinging into pickleball, too.
What do you mean by that?
Swinging, yeah. You know, you play pickleball, you get all sweaty, then you fuck somebody's partner.
I think those are two different events.
I think that's a totally different sport.
Well, it could be a mesh sport, you know.
Yeah. The problem is, what if it's 4 guys playing? What do you do then?
Well, that's the old gay pickleball there, then. You know, that's a ramming up the ass pickleball.
Yes, then it's really gonna be pickleball. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be pickling. Yeah, pickling your balls is what we're tickling them, one or the other. You know, speaking of little people, I saw the other day. I saw a little person breaking out of a prison, and I thought when I drove by, I thought that's a little condescending.
Wait a minute. that was a hell of a segue, because I didn't hear anybody talking about little people.
What?
You didn't get that, Vic?
I just had to get the dad joke in. I'm sorry.
It was
It was a bad segue, I know.
Pickleball is a workout.
Thanks to everybody.
Yeah, Paul got a great workout watching us play pickleball while he drank beer. It was a good workout for Paul.
He did, and Sea Dog in his boots.
Sauce that on the copy and pasting thoughts.
Oh yeah, I saw that he did another thing today. Yeah.
Today, because he did one yesterday too.
Oh, okay, yeah, it might have been the same one. I don't know. I saw it today.
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook, but apparently Paul just sits on Facebook all day and makes political posts, but he doesn't have any original thoughts, so he just copies and pastes what other people say on there. The one yesterday was. I actually read the one yesterday, which I wish I didn't, because that was about 30 seconds of my life I wish I got back. But anyway, the one yesterday was on there saying that if you make $150,000 a year, you're living in poverty.
What?
Yeah. I'm like, what? No, you're not.
What? Yeah, are you living in poverty?
Well, he makes more.
As somebody that made $150,000 in my house in a year, no, you're not.
Paul is so rich that he looks down on people that make $150,000 a year.
Paul does? Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Obviously.
Oh, that's like that asshole. He went viral for a clip because he said, "What the fuck are you doing with your life if you only make $400,000 a year?" Grant Cardone or something like that.
That's crazy.
I know that. I've seen that guy.
On a lighter note, how many of you guys have seen that Diddy documentary?
I haven't seen it yet, but I did hear about it though.
Yeah, it's good.
Watch.
I didn't know it existed.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
It's the #1 show on Netflix right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And apparently 50 Cent's the one, he's like one of the producers of it. But so he got a bunch of footage that Diddy recorded of himself leading leading up to the trial and his arraignment and all that. I think Diddy's he from jail tried to send like a cease and desist letter to Netflix to say that was stolen property. Of course it wasn't. I don't know how it works, but somehow 50 Cent and those producers they obtained that footage legally. But it's a crazy story. The whole thing is crazy.
So why does 50 Cent hate or not like P. Diddy?
Well, I think it's because they were both in New York. They were both in the industry at the same time. And he saw all this crazy shit that was going on with Diddy. And you'd have to watch the documentary, but it seems to me as if everybody in New York was deathly afraid of Diddy, that he would do something if you crossed him. And 50 Cent was like, I'm not. This guy's a fucking weirdo. He's doing all kinds of shady shit business-wise. He's blackmailing people. He's having these parties and recording people having sex to hold it over their head, to blackmail them. So he's just like, I'm going to expose all this.
He's like Jeffrey Epstein is what he is.
Thing's been going around forever about him, going back to when fucking Biggie and Tupac were killed.
Yeah.
They said,
well, they go into that, too. They go into that. There's a lot of mysterious deaths around Diddy. Not just Tupac and Biggie, but a lot of mysterious deaths. You'd have to watch the documentary. It's a lot of people that worked for Diddy for years, and with Diddy for years, and the people that were in the industry in New York at the time. And it's just some of those stories are, almost unbelievable.
Dude, I don't even really know what he's in jail for, to be honest with you. I don't really know what he did.
Yeah, so transporting prostitutes.
Yeah, sex trafficking eventually. Essentially, it's like a lesser charge of sex trafficking.
Right, but he was acquitted of the sex trafficking, but they did convict him on transporting prostitutes.
And I think
But nothing underage?
I don't think so.
Oh. Well, then I don't really think he did anything wrong.
I think there was only
Well, you watch the documentary. There's a bunch of people that work for him that claim that they were drugged on a regular basis without their knowledge and raped by him. So,
They testify? Why was
I don't know.
Convicted?
Like I said, you have to watch the documentary. It's
So what caught him was transporting prostitutes. So if I pick up a prostitute and don't pay for them and drive them somewhere, I can still go to jail for
Yeah,
that.
it's because he was bringing prostitutes to his parties, I guess.
If you transport prostitutes across state lines,
Yeah.
that's kind of felony kind of thing.
Yeah, interstate
Unless you're Matt Gates, then it's no big deal.
interstate trafficking or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're Matt Gates, you just get kicked out of Congress.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's worth a watch. You can draw your own conclusions from it. It's obviously very heavily biased against Diddy. There's no doubt about that. But most of it is footage from his own parties and shit and him saying what he's saying. It's not like they made, got some actors to come in there and act like Diddy doing bad shit. He was doing bad shit. I mean, there's no way around it.
Yeah.
So,
Her sons were doing that shit too, weren't they?
who? Oh, yeah, Diddy's sons? Yeah.
Well, you know who had Diddy over around his sons was Dion.
Uh-oh.
And he deleted the tweet. Just saying.
There is a lot of really weird things. Tupac getting shot at the Bad Boy Studios. Did y'all ever hear about the other one? The guy got shot at the studio, but Diddy covered that up too. They went in the bathroom with him. They were having an argument with him. Somebody was in the recording studio recording music. They go in the bathroom with this guy and they shoot him.
Damn.
Then they're like, oh shit, the cops are coming, and Diddy's like, okay, well, we don't know what happened. All we know is he went in the bathroom by himself and the gun went off. Somehow he got out of that too.
Wasn't that when Jam Master Jay from Run DMC was killed?
Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah, that might have been it. Somehow he got out of that too.
How do you
Oh, no.
cover that up? It's like with Weinstein. Whenever like the story breaks, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we all knew about this all along."
Why
And it was
did
bad.
you say anything?
Well, the Weinstein thing, like the casting couch in Hollywood has been a pun for 100 years. Like, why is anybody shocked?
Yeah.
I guess I just don't understand why it's allowed to continue.
I don't know.
The guy that claims he killed
Because
Tupac.
Hollywood is Babylon. That's why.
What, Lou?
What's that guy's name that claims to have killed Tupac?
Was he? He was a former LAPD officer, I think.
O'Keefe or something?
Yeah.
O'Keefe is his name. He claims that he was. So the way the story goes is that P. Diddy told somebody in New York, "I'd pay $1 million for somebody to take Tupac out."
Uh-huh.
So then this other guy said, "Well, I'll do it." Diddy gave him the $1 million. That guy called this O'Keefe guy and said, "Hey, I've got $1 million if you kill Tupac." So O'Keefe killed Tupac, but then the middleman kept $1 million. So
Yeah.
there's no money trail or something. That's O'Keefe's story. The guy, but it's weird because he claims he killed Tupac, but even the police were like, "No, you didn't."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this guy went to prison, didn't he?
Though.
While we're in Vegas, can we visit the intersection where Tupac was killed? It should be like a historical monument or something.
We can walk there from where we're at. There is no historical monument. There's a post there with like graffiti, and I've seen flowers there before, but there's no plaque or anything. But it's obvious where it's on the corner of Flamingo and Koval, right behind Flamingo.
Yeah, there should be a plaque or something there. It's just
Well, maybe I could put one there.
I always thought Suge Knight had something to do with.
Well, Suge Knight got shot in the head during that shooting.
That's
He just lived.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he'd get himself shot in the head. I don't know why he'd pay somebody to shoot up a car that he was driving.
Yeah, we did a one of our Luanon episodes about Tupac. So
Well, there's a lot that went on there. Tupac got in a.
What was the conclusion there, Vic?
He's still alive.
Yeah,
He's still alive. Yeah.
So-
He's with Elvis on Epstein Island. Yeah.
I've seen videos of Tupac and Mr. Rogers on TikTok.
So there's a lot going on that night because Tupac
I've also seen Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers smoking pot.
Tupac went to the fight that night. After the fight, he got into a fight in the casino with a bunch of gang members that stole one of their death row chains or something. So that's who they're blaming on the thing there. But leading up to that night, for months and months before, Tupac was very public about there's people from Diddy's universe that are trying to kill me. Biggie said the same thing. He said, I wake up in the middle of the night. He said, somebody's really trying to kill me. I know there's somebody's going to try to kill me. And of course they did. No. Did Diddy have anything to do with it? I don't know. But.
Yeah, well, I mean, they weren't hiding it. They were making songs about killing each other.
Yeah. Well, it started out. It all started. It started with Tupac getting shot at the Bad Boy recording studio in New York. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he was convinced that they were behind it. He was convinced that Diddy tried to put a hit out on him. I think he probably might have been right. And so he started making all the trash songs about, Diddy and Biggie and all that. Before that, Biggie and Tupac were like best friends. That's the other thing that goes on in this documentary. People don't realize how close they were.
Well, they were friends for a while, but like most conflicts all throughout history, Tupac decided to fuck Biggie's ex-wife, and it started some shit.
No, that was after.
Oh, was that
Tupac didn't get mad until he got shot trying to go to record a song at Bad Boy Studios in New York. That's when he got mad. Up until then, they were close. But the story, as far as the documentary tells it, is that Diddy never wanted to be the producer. He always wanted to be the front man. He was jealous of Tupac. He was jealous of Biggie. He tried to get Biggie to turn on Tupac, but Biggie and Tupac were friends, and they were both like, basically, fuck you. So he's like, well, in order for me to be the man, I've got to get both these guys out of the picture. And it's ironically enough, after Tupac was killed, then Biggie was killed, his net worth like tripled overnight. He became a superstar after they died.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah.
So like he took out his competition and then he was like
that's how the documentary plays it out to be. Is
the song for the from the Police Every Breath You Take right after that? Right after the
Mm-hmm.
And that was a big damn song. And he used Biggie's wife in that, right? Faith, what's her name?
Faith Hill,
Evans or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, the documentary makes it out to be that Sean Combs is this huge megalomaniac, and he's willing to go to any ends, whether it's murder or extortion or blackmail or anything, to be the number one guy. That's the way the documentary paints it out to be. You have to make your own conclusions from that. But
would anybody be shocked by that, though? I mean, that's kind of a story as old as time. People do whatever it takes to get to the top.
Yeah.
No, we would not be shocked.
Do they interview Cat Williams in the documentary?
They don't, no.
Fuck, they need to.
There's a bunch of people that aren't in it that are in the sort of the lore of it, like Justin Bieber's not in it. A bunch of other celebrities. They focus on a certain group of people, really.
Is Usher in there?
No.
Yeah, what about
He went to live with Puffy when he was 15. Puffy when he was 15.
Yeah. Several of his ex-girlfriends. The main one is the one that sued him, Cassie or whatever her name was. That's the one that he's on video dragging her through by her hair through the fucking hotel hallway and kicking her. Yeah. They have on there this male prostitute that they took with them everywhere. So apparently Diddy, well, at least in this documentary, they claim that basically Diddy was a cuck, right? He used to like to watch his girlfriends get fucked by guys with giant hogs, and for hours on end, and even days on end. They would take a bunch of drugs, ecstasy, and fucking amphetamines and all kinds of shit, and have these like 3-day sex parties where they would hire this guy. They'd even bring him on the road when they went on vacation with them.
Well, LeBron did say there ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Yeah.
Slaw Diddy.
Slaw Diddy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, was LeBron in it in the documentary?
LeBron was not in the documentary, no.
Huh.
Was Slaw in it?
Could have been.
Met Diddy.
I don't think Slaw was Diddy's type. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to watch it. We've been watching. I can't watch more than one thing. I have to. If I'm watching something, I have to finish it before I start something else, or I'll get confused. And we're watching Tulsa King.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Really good.
That's a good show.
That's damn good.
It is good.
Yeah.
They got
I
three
still
seasons
say
of it.
it's a little bit campy, especially in certain episodes where they just, I don't know.
Yeah, because that's Stallone. Stallone could be campy. You know that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's
But
good. It's
he's a
good.
really good gangster. This is a role he was built for a long time.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
How about,
Go ahead.
it's Lou, I don't know what season are you on? The first season?
No, we're like halfway through season 2, so he's fighting with that Thresher guy and
Yeah.
the Chinese people.
Yeah.
The Chinese guy.
So have you seen the, I don't want to spoil anything for you. So have you seen the casino episode yet where they blackmail the guy with the credit line?
No, that's season.
Oh, that's good.
Season 3.
Oh, that's season 3. All right, never mind. I won't say anything about it. But as a degenerate gambler, you'll love that episode. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, it's good.
I'm watching. I've started Fallout again because the new season is coming up.
That was on
Have
Amazon.
you watched any of you watch Fallout?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's a video game. Yeah.
But then
Oh.
the show.
It was a video game series. I mean, I played Fallout 4. That's the only Fallout game I've played. But yeah.
I think the best show on TV right now is that Pluribus show.
Sea Dog started watching that City Light it, right? And
Yeah.
all tech thing. Yeah.
Is it?
I got into Landman, and I'm about to get into season 2.
Yeah, Landman's awesome.
Too. But they're only putting out one episode a week now in season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm stealing a page out of your book. I'm waiting on the whole season to come out, and then I'll sit down and watch it.
Yeah, I wish I would have done that.
Yeah, Pluribus is on. What is it on Apple TV? I think.
Oh yeah, I've heard. I don't have Apple TV though.
It's good. It's got that girl from. The main character is the girl from Better Call Saul, his girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, the blonde girl.
Yeah. What was her name in that show?
Kim was
Kim,
it?
yeah, Kim
Name,
Wexler
I
or
don't
something
know.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the main character.
Can I use your login to watch it?
No.
Bang.
No.
I used to do that for Netflix, but they're cracking down on that shit.
I guess I ain't watching it.
It's like $5 a month or something.
Hey man, inflation.
If
times
you
is tough.
if you've got
$12.99 a month now.
is it if you got Amazon Prime? It's I don't think we don't pay that.
Well, I've got Amazon Prime, and I looked at it, and it was $12.99. They said because I was going to look into Pluribus.
Huh.
Yeah, I've got Amazon Prime. I mean, I went the Hulu route like Pete did. The only thing I don't have is Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we pay $4.99 a month for Apple TV. I don't know how that is, but that's what we pay.
Well, good for you, man. You got in on it quick, no?
I don't know. Mrs. Pete does some shit where she threatens to cancel everything and they just throw her a good deal. Try that. Yeah.
They all work that way.
Until they finally called my bluff and said to hell with it, and I said, all right, to hell with you.
Oh, they Big 12 did, huh?
Yeah, Rhea Seahorn. That's her name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
I'm
a good
all about
actress.
her.
That's
Yeah,
a hell
she's really good.
5 times fast.
We're in this group chat for the gambling, and I said, y'all, I started watching. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes, and I went in there. I was like, guys, this show is really good. You should check it out if you have Apple TV. And Paul's in there. He's like, oh, that's the show where all the liberals give everybody on earth the woke mind virus. I'm like, what? That's exactly, it has nothing to do with it. Nothing in the show happens that way.
I'm starting to think that we're watching Slaw slip into senility before our very eyes.
Yeah.
Well, it's like his plagiarism on Facebook is the same thing with a Pluribus show. You could tell, and I even pointed it out in the chat, you could tell as soon as he typed that about the show, you could tell that he hadn't seen 5 seconds of it.
Yeah.
He heard somebody like what that Levin guy, one of these old white people that he listens to on YouTube. He heard somebody say that about it.
Yeah.
And he's regurgitating something he heard.
That's exactly true, because the show is about a mind virus. He's right. It's about how it's an alien mind virus where they basically take control of the entire human race outside of a handful of people who aren't affected by it, like physically. But it has nothing to do with politics or being woke or liberal at all.
So it's basically like the TV series version of that movie, The Faculty, back in the day.
Kind of, yeah.
Which is a great movie, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that, yeah. But but if you can't watch
Gilligan production, I mean, Vince Gilligan, who did Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, he's a phenomenal writer.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah,
but if you can't watch,
he always finds with his writers something that you just think, how the hell are they going to get out of that? And they do. They figure out how to get out of something.
You can't watch a TV show without getting politics involved, or you can't watch sports without bitching about the refs and everything's rigged. Like, that's the same type of people.
Yeah. Right. I think the refs are woke now.
The refs are woke and it's rigged.
Yeah.
And they believe in gay rights.
Yeah.
It's rigged because they're woke.
Right.
Yes.
And they want lesbians to be in the NFL.
I got called a feminist yesterday for talking bad about Notre Dame. So I'm like, okay, so
Wow.
he basically said
talking bad about Notre Dame.
he said my opinions about Notre Dame were beta male, low testosterone, and feminine. I said, so translation is, if you criticize Notre Dame for being a bunch of fucking crybabies for any reason, then now you're gay? Get the fuck out of here.
So if you point out they're acting like a bunch of ladies, you're gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes total sense.
Anytime on Twitter that I talk about Notre Dame or Ohio State, pretty much any Big Ten team or Northern team, West Coast team, I'll get somebody in the comments that has no idea who I am, and they'll accuse me of being like some Southern Trump loving.
Yeah, like an ultra right winger. Yeah.
Yeah, a racist.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone in the South is just dumber than a door handle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
get
all
back-
Republicans and we're all racist.
Yeah, get back in your muddy pickup truck, bitch.
Yeah, all the time. And I just, I'm like, LOL, if you had any idea what you were talking about.
Yeah, so another guy.
Look here, Queen Laquifa.
Another guy yesterday told me that if I don't realize that ESPN and the SEC are in cahoots to keep Notre Dame out of the playoffs, then I need to go get my 5th booster COVID shot. I'm like, what?
What is wrong with him? I mean, ESPN has SEC rights.
Damn.
You dipshit.
I still don't get that argument either, though, because, like, if it's so biased toward the SEC, then go join the SEC.
Right.
Well, the NBC Sports Twitter account yesterday posted something about ESPN's bias towards the SEC and then attached a Notre Dame logo to their tweet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you realize Notre Dame is the only school in the country that has a TV contract with a network.
Yeah, NBC.
It's you. You're NBC Sports. the fuck?
Does that mean that 10 years ago there was Texas bias because they had their own channel?
Well, that was a weird one too, because I think it was 2018. Texas was really good. The Sam Ellinger year, the year that he said the year they beat Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. Texas fans were claiming SEC bias because of ESPN, but the Longhorn Network was owned by ESPN. Right. So I'm like, why would they? These people don't think anything through. They just type this shit out, and I'm like, are you even reading what you're writing here?
Well, they're shallow in their thought narrative is what it is, too.
That does prove that Texas is smarter than Notre Dame because they did exactly what was just said a moment ago. Fine, there's SEC bias. We'll join them.
Well, no, now it's not just that. It's ACC bias, too, apparently.
Well, the ACC's out to get them. Even when they're like, oh, well, fuck this, we'll go to the Big 12. Now that their commissioner has said, you're acting egregious and silly, they're like, well, fuck the Big 12 because they screwed Texas and Oklahoma. Oh, okay. That's like, okay. You're just mad and need an excuse.
Yeah, they've got themselves backed into a corner. They're pointing their fingers in every direction except for at themselves at this point.
You've got to know that Texas and Oklahoma, both of those programs, are hilariously happy that they are part of the SEC.
Who employs because it's Notre Dame. They don't have a commissioner. Is it the president of Notre Dame that employs the athletic director? Somebody needs to get a hold of this guy and say, "Shut the fuck up! You're doing major damage here." This guy.
We talked about it last night. Like, they're going to get in a situation where they're way worse off than before.
Yeah.
Because who wants to deal with them right now?
Yeah, we talked last night about Marcus Freeman. I mean, I think he's a great coach. But how long does he want to sit around that shithole dealing with this? Again, one of these big jobs comes open like Alabama or something, and they offer him a job, he'd be crazy not to take it.
He was in New York last week or whatever that's for.
Yeah, for the Giants deal or whatever.
There's more and more smoke about him going to the Giants.
I don't know, but that would be hilarious if Freeman left after this.
Oh, it absolutely would be.
Then it's NFL bias. NFL is disparaging us.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I were Marcus Freeman, I'd be like, "Hey, guys, I get your tradition and everything, but maybe it's time to join a conference so we can get the playoffs. If not, I'll go coach. I pull a Dabo Swinney.
Fucking conference.
I'm like, if you don't like me winning here, I'll go win there. Win here, win there. Difference is I'll get in the playoffs there."
SEC don't want them.
Of course they would.
You think the SEC would take them?
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. No, well, maybe.
He'd be like the Lane Kiffin. He'd be one of the hottest coaching commodities out. If he announced tomorrow he's leaving Notre Dame, I mean, there's teams out there who would be willing to open up their checkbook to get him there.
Oh, you talking about Marcus Freeman?
Marcus Freeman,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Notre Dame. I was like, well, SEC doesn't really need Notre Dame.
No, I'm talking about the coach.
I was thinking the same thing. Fuck you, Notre Dame. We don't want you.
And who's Notre Dame got left? Because I'm with y'all. I don't think the SEC wants to deal with them. They burned their bridge with the Big Ten. They're dumping gas on the one with the ACC at the moment. And the Big 12 has pretty much already come out and said, you're acting like a bunch of fucking pussies.
Well, ACC would still take them. I mean,
I don't know that they would.
I think they would.
Just because what they would want would be so insane. Like, Notre Dame would probably say, hey, half of all the revenue, we want this, that, and the other. And then that's the death of your conference even faster because no one else is going to agree to that.
Listen, here's what you get. You're owned by the Catholic Church. You get 10%.
Tithe to Notre Dame to join the ACC.
No. You just said they would want half. No, you get 10%. That's the going rate for what you give the church. That's what you get.
I don't know what they would want. It would be crazy.
Notre Dame makes so much money probably from the NBC TV deal that's why they're just sitting on their laurels and going, we're just going to stick it out here.
Yeah,
How much money would we really be making to televise 6 games?
Well, they also get paid from the playoffs, don't they? Like every conference gets their cut, and then Notre Dame gets their own cut.
Well, I mean, if they play, like each team gets 20 million or whatever it is, they get to keep the whole 20 million to themselves. That's their argument. They're not breaking it up amongst the conference. But what they're not taking into account is every bowl game has a payout, and as far as the conference goes, it goes into one huge pot and gets divvied up.
Notre Dame gets paid $22 to $25 million annually for the rights that's what NBC pays them, and that's on until 2029.
See, that ain't shit.
But the ACC is paying them something too.
Yes, they are. I don't know what it is. That would be good to know.
They get a cut, like I just said, that all the money from the bowl games goes into a pot and gets divvied up amongst the conference. Notre Dame gets a slice of that too, which I think is bullshit.
Well, wait a minute. They just said with a new announced extension through 2029, reportedly they are now getting roughly $50 million per year. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that's what's crazy about them being mad at the ACC. It's like, but you got a pretty good deal, buddy.
They wouldn't have had a season in 2020 if it weren't for the ACC. We're the only conference willing to let them come in and play a schedule and compete for a championship. The only one.
Well, and they voted to bring, they have voting rights for the ACC.
Yeah.
Notre Dame has voting rights?
Yeah.
Yes, they were a big reason as to why Stanford came in. They were pushing that hard.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a terrible deal. The ACC made a terrible deal with Notre Dame.
Yeah.
But now that this is the first year we've seen a situation where it's pretty much a head-to-head comparison between an ACC team and Notre Dame to get in the playoffs, and they're mad that the ACC is out there stumping for their own conference member instead of them, which is insane. Of course, that's literally what their job is to do. The same way that Greg Sankey was out there stumping for 7 teams, SEC teams, to get in the playoffs, and the Big Ten commissioner was out there stumping for as many Big Ten teams, and the Big 12 was out there stumping for BYU. The ACC stumping for Miami. It's their best ACC team this year. Fuck you, Notre Dame. Go cry about it.
The weirdest conference championship was the ACC conference championship, which neither team got anything out of that.
Yeah.
Other than the rights of saying they're the ACC conference champion.
They have such an overplayed
Duke got something out of it.
What's that, Vic?
Yeah, I was saying Duke got something out of it.
They got a banner.
For a 7-5 team, yeah, they did.
They got a banner. That's it.
They got a banner. That's right. They got a banner, and they got a $25 gift certificate to go to McDonald's.
They got more than Notre Dame got.
They're probably going to give out rings for winning the ACC.
Yeah, they do. Every conference champion gets rings.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't they do that?
Yeah.
Notre Dame fans think it's still 1985. Like, it's not. Like, no one. If Notre Dame went away tomorrow, it'd be a while before anybody even noticed.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. It's just they have this overinflated until last season. Get national titles. Until last season, they had not won a major postseason game since 1990.
Yeah.
No BCS game, no playoff game, no New Year's Six game, 0. They were 0 for 9 in major postseason games since 1990 till last year. Their biggest game of the year this year, their most watched game of the year this year, which was the Southern Cal game, got beat that day by LSU and Vanderbilt. Rating in the rating. I mean, it's not. When they first signed with NBC, it was a huge deal because you had regional TV partners back then. Nobody was on TV nationally every week back then.
Right. Yep.
Notre Dame was. And they took advantage of it financially. They grew their brand. There are Notre Dame fans from coast to coast for that reason. That was the one team you could follow every week during the football season because they were nationally televised. But every game's on TV now. They haven't won anything in almost 40 years. Like they don't matter to the extent that they think they do, especially to the point where they should be put up on some pedestal and given their own special set of rules. It's just, it's insanity.
No, you're right. The top 20 viewed games this year, Notre Dame had one. You know who it was against?
Miami. Yeah. I mean, how many people watched them go beat up on Syracuse?
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm sure it was all because Notre Dame, why everybody watched that.
Well,
Miami game. Sure had nothing to do with Miami.
Yeah, I'm sure it had nothing to do with Miami. I mean, I saw a stat. They show. I think Notre Dame was somewhere. They were close to like 18th in the country in viewership. That South Carolina had more viewers on their games this year than Notre Dame did. And so in the comments section, you're like, this isn't fair. This is a skewed stat. This is how many South Carolina games were nationally televised. This guy said. I go, all of them. It's not 1984 anymore where there's only 3 games on. Everything is streaming. Every game is a national game in 2025. I mean, unless you've got fucking rabbit ears on your TV. I mean,
They probably do.
every South Carolina game was on nationally this year. If you have Hulu or YouTube TV or Fubo or whatever the fuck else, DirecTV, you could watch every South Carolina game. You can watch every Oregon game. You can watch every Southern Cal game. Doesn't matter what part of the country you live in.
Exactly. I mean, between ESPN and Hulu, I got to see every single Miami game in its entirety.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, that doesn't make any sense for his own argument because every Notre Dame game is on a network. And you still got outviewed by somebody who's on fucking some other channel that nobody watches? That's even worse.
Well, they've lost. They lost their glimmer. You know, they've lost. They got some taint on them now. Notre Dame does. They lost a glimmer on their gold helmets. No one really gives a shit anymore. But you're right. There's diehard Notre Dame fans only because they were the only thing on TV for a while.
Yeah. And nobody accidentally watches a Notre Dame game, right? Because they're on NBC. That's not what you turn to. I'm talking about your average casual college football fan, not people like us who know the schedules by heart and all that, but just your random idiot who has a Saturday off and goes, you know what, I'm going to watch some college football today. They're going to turn it to ESPN, ABC, Fox, CBS, before they ever even think about turning it to NBC, because NBC is not a college football channel.
Yeah,
they only have Notre Dame. That's it. They're not top of mind for people. So unless you're purposely sitting down to watch the Notre Dame game, you're not watching the Notre Dame game.
When did that start, that deal with NBC?
It's been a while. They've been
Back
with
in
them.
the 90s, I think.
I think it is the 90s, yeah.
Okay.
Well, they just renewed it a couple of years ago, I think.
Yeah, like I said, the extension now is through 2029 and 50 mil a year.
Yeah, I just say that because it seems like you would rather not be on NBC.
Well,
NBC came knocking and offered it to them.
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad deal for Notre Dame. Is it worth what you're going through now? That's the question. What's worth more to you, your dumb TV contract or winning national titles? That's what you've got to decide between.
Yeah, and then the funniest thing is the fans, they brag about the money. And I'm like, buddy, how is that helping? You're bragging about somebody else's money.
Yeah.
They're not winning anything.
Yeah.
What do you care? They could have $1 gazillion. That's not benefit. You're getting happiness out of adding up somebody else's money?
Yeah. And of course, you know, if Notre Dame
won something.
And of course, you know, Notre Dame has raised their ticket prices. So this jackleg is like, hey, I get to pay $100 more per ticket every year every time I go to a game. But hey, at least Notre Dame's making a bunch of NBC money. Look at us.
Georgia, when Georgia went up to play at South Bend, and I remember them showing the airport, showing all these major damn private jets that were out the tarmac of the airport. All these very wealthy Georgia people came to watch the game. We won that game 21-19. But I mean, yeah, I mean they don't have any wherewithal of anybody like a regular person wanting to sit down and watch Notre Dame. By the way, they started with NBC in 1991.
91, yeah. I do remember that game. That was Fromm's first freshman year, I believe.
Yeah, we won that game 21-19, but it was a tight game. But no, my point was, you know how much tickets were? Tickets were going for $2,000 damn dollars a ticket.
There were a lot of Georgia fans there from what I remember.
Oh, it was a shitload of Georgia
20, fans. It was 20-19. Actually.
Oh yeah, because there was a bunch of Notre Dame fans on the internet crying that season ticket holders all assumed they were going to lose the game, so sold their tickets to Georgia fans, and that's why it was filled up with Georgia fans.
Yeah, they assumed they were
I
going
don't
to lose
want to
the
talk
game,
about this anymore.
and they did lose the game. So
That was Fromm's first ever start.
yep, it was.
Yeah, it was the first game of the year, right?
Second game of the year.
It was one, yeah, I think it was.
Easton
that
got
was
in the first.
that was the game when Hot Rod got his scholarship, or like after the game they announced that he had been put on scholarship.
Hey, I put that in the group chat too. Why the fuck was Hot Rod on Tok Tok playing with Legos? What was up with that?
Oh, he's big into Legos.
Yeah, he's got like a Lego channel. Yeah,
He's a giant fucking nerd.
yeah.
You know what I like? I like Legos too, man. Maybe Hot Run ain't so bad.
Sorry, I just gotta.
Georgia beat Notre Dame 23-17. I mean,
That was in Athens. That was in Athens, 2019.
Yeah, that was in Athens. That's right.
2017 was Notre Dame. Fromm's first start game,
Yeah.
week 2.
That was
yeah,
something
the
we
score
caught a
was
lot of hate for was old John.
2019.
That was the first game of the red LED lights at Sanford Stadium around the top. They installed all those club lighting or whatever the fuck that is. Fucking wave lights.
Yeah, I'm about to say we're turning college football games into rave parties now.
Yeah.
Yeah, every team has that now about, right? Some
Yeah,
Yeah.
light
has the
show.
light show. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody get your ecstasy and your glow sticks.
All right, so I got to get out of here. I got some work to do.
All right, see you later, Lou.
Okay.
See you, Lou.
Bye, Lou.
You know, tomorrow I officially am on vacation.
That's good.
Oh,
Where are you going?
you going to Selena's house?
I'm going no fucking where.
It's
I'm
a
probably going to hit some golf
staycation.
balls and yep, just hang out at the house and
There you go.
do what I want to do.
It's gonna be a staycation. Yeah.
Yes,
It's
it's gonna be a good
Selena's on
staycation.
vacation too. You go hang out with him.
Who?
Selena.
Yeah. He's on vacation every other week, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we could talk
You
about
bastard.
we sit in a dark car and talk about women.
Yeah. Can you record it and show it to us?
Yes, please. Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Scott, do you watch ACC show much?
What between Sea Dog and Pete? I haven't watched it lately, but yeah, I've watched it before.
Well, last night we came to the epiphany that Notre Dame and Sleta are quite similar.
How?
Well, because Sleta gets mad and says, "Fuck it, I'm not going to stream anymore because y'all don't appreciate my
Yeah,
ass."
and these
That's
street
exactly,
Falcons. Yeah,
that's exactly what Notre Dame did. They're out and out of their bowl. Sleta gets cucked by whatever man is attracted to a woman he likes. Notre Dame got cucked by Miami.
It makes sense to
Notre
me.
Dame got
Very
touched
similar.
by the playoff committee. Yeah.
Great similarities. Wow.
Yeah, and neither one of them are appreciated enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Selena certainly is.
Also true.
Dude, how big mad are the Notre Dame fans going to be if we win it all?
Big mad.
They won't even give you credit. They'll say it was scripted.
Yeah,
this was the plan all along.
It was engineered by ESPN.
Which is crazy because like the playoff committee is being like, oh, they're the biggest idiots ever. It's kind of like, this is probably a bad metaphor, but people saying that Bush caused 9/11, which would make him a genius, but he's also the biggest idiot to ever live. Like that's the same thing they do with ESPN and the playoff committee.
Yeah, they give ESPN way too much credit.
Yeah, I thought it was Dick Cheney, but yeah, I thought it was Dick Cheney was the one.
He died, man. How dare
was
you?
The one. Yeah, I thought he was the one pulling all the strings, but
Disparaging a man's name. Can't believe it.
Yeah, all the former presidents were at Dick Cheney's funeral except for Trump. That's a W for Trump.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of great things to say about Trump, but I do agree with that.
That's a W there.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody really gave a
George
shit that
W.
Dick Cheney had died. It was almost like, oh, really? Did he? Okay. I thought he was already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like everyone knew he was a giant piece of shit.
Almost.
There was no fanfare for that guy's death at all.
No.
No.
Well, it's funny you say that, Scott. I did think Dick Cheney was already dead.
Did you really? Really? Yeah. I mean, he was just not a well-liked individual at all by anybody, left and right.
Correct.
Yeah, he was a piece of shit.
Yeah, big old piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. He helped Trump get elected. I mean, the liberals should be mad at Dick Cheney.
Well, they would bad more with
because everybody hates Dick Cheney, and then Dick Cheney comes out and starts trashing Trump, talking about he's a threat to democracy, and everyone's like, threat to democracy? Didn't you drag us into 2 20-year wars for fucking oil? You fucking idiot. Yeah. I'm gonna vote for the other guy.
Buddy in the face.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, that wasn't malicious. He doesn't. He just is too stupid to know how to use a gun. That's all that is.
Well, then you shouldn't use a gun.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be allowed to use one if you like. I know that y'all are big gun rights guys, but if you shoot your buddy in the face, maybe at least a cool down period. Like, all right, 6 months, you don't get to have that.
Well, if I was on a hunting trip with Dick Cheney and he shot somebody in the face, I just would never go around Dick Cheney again with a gun.
Yes,
absolutely.
I mean, next time they invited me on the hunting trip, I'd be like, no, I got something to do. Yeah.
No, I can't make it. Yeah.
I washed my hair that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stomach hurts.
Hey, Pete, we're doing a duck hunt next weekend. You want to come? I don't know. Is Dick going to be there? Yeah. All right. Well, I got something else I got to do.
I got to wash my car.
Yeah, I got to wash my car.
I got
to mow the lawn. No, I can't make it. Oh, man, that's funny. Yeah, nobody liked Liz Cheney either. His daughter, is that right? Liz was his daughter?
Yes.
On the January 6th committee, and all of a sudden, the whole damn bunch was just like.
Well, she was vocal against Trump, and then that was kind of I think that was the end, right? Not long after that.
Yeah, she went away. She's no longer. She's no longer a politician, is she?
I mean, I could give a shit less that she spoke out against Trump. I mean, fuck, he does things I disagree with. But she was part of that crowd, kind of like Dick Cheney, that started the whole threat to democracy shit. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene, too.
I don't know. That's a threat against democracy for a long time, and we've all known it. But
I saw a meme the other day with Marjorie Taylor Greene. It was a picture.
Like AOC. She's just fun to point and laugh at.
Yeah, well, not anymore. But she fucking folded like a lawn chair and resigned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Trump won that one too.
Yeah.
He got her to quit.
They had her walking into the room where, in Joe Pesci and Goodfellas, he gets killed. They had Marjorie Taylor Greene, had JD and Trump walking her in.
Jewish space lasers. She's a very stupid person.
She is a very stupid person.
That's what Trump said. She's a very stupid person.
she's definitely. Isn't she the one that said the Democrats have lasers that change the weather?
Yeah, weather manipulation, Jewish space lasers.
Yes, she did say that. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not a laser; it's the heart machine. Vic talked about it.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
And weather
I was like,
folks got
damn,
on
we
and
got
had
that shit.
She was really mad about the Epstein files. That's what her main thing was. She latched onto those Epstein files like it was like, I mean, I get it, but don't you have like a state to govern? Or I mean, a district to govern or whatever. Like, I get the Epstein file thing, but you just destroy your entire career, political career over the Epstein files? Why?
Well, she's in a district she couldn't win, or the district she lived in she couldn't win, so she moved up to Rome, I think.
Yes, they're Rome, Dalton area. Yeah, almost.
Yeah, where no one lives, so
yep,
she could win that.
Yep.
It's like it is like we're living in an alternate reality. Now she's going all over The View and CNN and MSNBC, and they're all kissing her ass. They're all kissing her ass now after they spent the past, whatever, it's 8 years talking about what a piece of shit she is. Now they love her over there. It's like, oh my God, you're such a strong woman for doing this, standing up to big bad Donald Trump.
Strong woman. You smell like shit. Strong woman. Take a bath. Strong woman, go wash your ass.
Well, she literally is a strong
She
woman.
is one.
Like,
She could definitely squat more than me.
She could play linebacker for Tech, probably, for sure. And I wouldn't be against it. We can't stop the run to save our lives. I bet she could.
I mean, let's be real. She would whip Donald Trump's ass. Fight.
Absolutely. A lot of people's ass.
He ain't beating too many folks.
I'd like to see that in the octagon.
You know
Donald Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Do? Now that she doesn't have a job, Dana White should sign her.
Yeah. Or maybe she.
You think she could win in the UFC? She would get her ass.
No, she. How about WWE or whatever? Vince McMahon.
Yeah, WWE be more her style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, McMahon's out, but
real fighters, people really trained.
Yeah, from the top rope, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
What would her finisher be? The woke bomb?
No, she pulls out. She pulls out a big giant stack of the Epstein files and beats you over the head with it.
Yes. Dude, who wouldn't watch that?
I would.
Political WWE would be.
I don't even watch that shit, but I'd watch that. But definitely.
Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene against Liz Cheney. That would be a great political brawl.
All of America would be watching that.
Of course they would.
Well, they used to do something like that with the claymation thing. Was it Celebrity Death?
Celebrity Death Match.
That's what needs to come back.
That was back when MTV was actually a cool channel to watch.
Yeah,
that's great.
Hey, I go so far back. I remember when MTV played music.
Yeah, all day long.
Still on MTV. Yeah.
All day long. And then
yeah, and you watched it all damn day long too.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to turn the radio on. You could just turn on MTV at a party, and you'd have all the DJing you need.
That's right. That's
What's
right.
on it? What's on it now? Because I mean,
it's like fucking Wildin' Out, and I think they play Wildin' Out like 3 hours a day, and then they have some other show they play on there for 1 hour a day.
Yeah, it's reality TV or some shit. They just ruined the brand.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, I thought that I'd heard that on the MTV like went off the air or was about to go off the air.
Well, nobody watches it. It's terrible. Have you seen it lately, Vic? I mean, I don't know how big of a fan of Wildin' Out you are, but that's pretty much their.
I've never watched it.
Or reruns of Jersey Shore. That's about it.
Yeah, I've never even watched MTV, so.
Well, back in the 80s, it was pretty damn popular.
It was great.
It was damn popular.
They had great shows on there, too. They had Headbangers. Y'all remember Headbangers Ball?
Yeah.
Headbangers Ball. They had, what was the rap one? BET had the rap one, too. They had the in the basement with, what's his name?
What name?
Yoda, you know who that was, right? In the basement.
Freddie was one of the hosts of it, wasn't he?
Anyway, they had great
MTV
shows.
Raps is what it was called.
Yo MTV Raps. Yeah, that's it. They had Hamburger's Ball. They had music videos on pretty much all day long. They had, you guys remember MTV Spring Break every spring?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was like watching a porn movie.
Yeah, back then it was.
Great.
You said that was like watching porn.
That's what he said.
Yeah, absolutely. They're at these beaches and
What kind
all
of
these
porn
hot
do you
freaking
watch
women.
that was comparable? What kind of porn do you watch that's comparable to MTV Spring Break?
Yeah. Then they
Well,
Spring Break.
it was
That
more
wasn't
like
porn.
it's more like soft porn.
then they started dabbling in,
It ain't sticking it up their ass porn. Okay.
Right. It wasn't no right.
ultimately
This was in the 80s, man. You didn't have access to porn like you do now.
That's
MTV
exactly right.
MTV
You're right, Rick.
was
Yeah,
the
we didn't have access, but there still was porn in the 80s that were more. But we'll keep on pushing.
yeah.
What? You talking about at the gas station magazine rack?
No, there was actual porn.
Yeah, at
You're
the
talking about
Porn
Swank.
stars that did porn in the 70s.
yeah, you had to go out to the you had
was
to
100 years old.
Rick, you had to go into the
Porn in
secret
70s.
room at the video shop to get that.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Behind the curtain.
You had to go behind the curtain.
The
You had
closed
to
closet
Take
room.
the
Yeah.
walk of shame.
Yeah, but nobody
The walk
cared
of
back
shame to the
then.
back.
Nobody cared. That's the weird thing.
Walk of shame, but nobody cared.
What?
Yeah.
I still care, dude. Have you been to a sex store lately?
Lately, no.
No. No.
Is it not a little weird every time?
No. No.
I mean, depends on what you.
Because then they
Feel
ask
bad.
you.
2025.
Frank, what are you doing? There, you can buy that shit on Amazon. Why are you still going to the store?
I don't
Why
want
do
that
you
on my
feel bad?
recommendeds, man.
Yeah.
What are you doing in there? Like,
Hey, next time.
They got you on closed caption camera when you walk in.
Next time Rec Talk goes into sex stores, somebody's gonna recognize and be like, "Hey, man, you're Rec Talk from YouTube, aren't you?"
You're used to getting fucked here. I got something for you. Well, no, because they ask you like, "Well, can I help you find anything?" And you're like, absolutely not. No, don't need you to tell me. I'm not having this conversation.
Hey,
It's
hey,
2025.
Pete, you remember the
Folks don't
Lions
care. They-
Den
they-
that was
they-
right up the. You remember the Lions Den right off the interstate?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's still there, I think.
I think it is too. Now that place used to be like almost like a whorehouse.
I'm pretty sure that there's one in Charleston, in North Charleston, the Chateau Experience, I think is what it's called. It's been there since before I was born. It's been there my whole life.
the
but-
Chateau Experience.
Yeah, it's down. It's way down. It's way down in Dorchester. Like, it's not a great area. But anyway, I'm pretty sure they've got like full movie theaters in there and everything. And there was
Explain that to me.
there was a
You need to go
bartender.
to the movie theater and jerk off, bumping elbows. or
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, you're gonna do. Yeah.
Hey, you might end up in a chair next to Pee Wee Herman if you ain't careful.
Look, I'm telling you, there's a neighborhood bar here. There's a neighborhood bar here in my neighborhood, and there's used to be this guy who was a bartender there. He was a gay guy, and he was very boisterous and like outspoken and shit. He would tell you all kinds of crazy shit. One time, me and Mrs. Peter in there, he's like, "Yeah, I went to the Chateau Experience today and got my ass licked and got jerked off." That's what he said. I was like, "You went where for that?"
Write down the address for research purposes.
I was like, "What?"
343 Dorchester Road, North Charleston. It's open right now.
Yeah.
I'll come up and we can play pickleball, and I'll go to that.
Hey, you can go there
Well,
and play pickleball too.
Rec,
Different kind of pickleball.
he got that done to him by another guy. I don't know if it works the other way around.
Well, but if I'm just going there to recruit people to play on my pickleball team for doubles.
No.
Be like, hey, where'd you get this guy? Like, oh, he just licked my balls, so
Yeah.
he's going to be my partner.
They got a picture on their website. It's got a guy. It's got a T-shirt that says, "Who ate all the pussy?"
Damn.
I'm going to say not a high percentage of women go to these places. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Nope.
You know.
So
Yeah, they're open. They're back up, and they closed. I guess they opened back up. Oh man, I got to get two guys.
Closed during 2020 though.
Thanks, Scott.
all right,
Take care. Bye.
see you later. Yeah. I'm sure you can get you a membership there, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Mark, are you embarrassed when you go in strip clubs? I'm kind of curious now.
I don't understand strip clubs, and I've only been to one in my life.
You don't understand strip clubs.
What don't you understand?
I'm about to say, what is there to not understand?
Right.
Yeah, what doesn't understand? What's not to understand?
Right. What?
So what is the point? You go in there, you look at naked women.
The point is
That's pretty much the point. Yeah, that's the main point.
Yeah, the point is to look at naked women in.
Rick, do you really not like women?
In real life.
Says that all the time. I'm kind of. I mean, it's cool if you don't. It's cool if you don't.
No, he definitely likes women.
It's not about not liking women. It's just they're not coming home with you.
No.
I would rather just fuck a girl than go.
Well, I mean, pretty much everybody would, but.
Yeah, we would too, but yeah.
It's more of. It's more of a.
The only one I've been to is in Athens on Jackson Street there, and it was a horrible experience.
Well, that's why.
Don't go to that one.
That's problem number one.
Yeah.
I went there.
The home of strip clubs, Atlanta. And the
look, I went there.
Athens. That's where you made your mistake.
Yeah, I thought.
This girl named Houston, who I don't believe that was her real name.
You think not?
We have a problem.
Okay, cool.
So she goes, "Hey, take me to VIP. Take me to VIP." And I'm like 18, so I had to pay a huge cover to get in anyways. And she took my like $60, and I didn't see her again. So then I saw this big bull dyke looking lady who I didn't realize was like their militant keeper. And I was like, "Hey, Houston said she'd take me to VIP. I ain't seen this girl." So then she goes and grabs this girl under her arm and drags her over to me, which was uncomfortable. Then she took me to VIP, and she was drunk as fuck. She's like, "You think I need another drink?" I'm like, "No, bitch, I don't think you need another drink." She stank.
No, she absolutely needed another drink.
I could smell her stinky vagina from her being around me.
Oh.
And I said, "Never again."
Okay, so there we go. You had a traumatic. Number one, you went to Athens for your first strip club. Terrible. That's just,
yeah. Yeah, that's like going to Taco Bell.
Said, we have strip clubs in Athens, and I went. I said, "Oh no,
we have one."
No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't.
That's right.
It's funny. Somebody posted a picture of TriStar parking his truck at Magic City.
Oh shit!
And then he comment under it talking about how good the chicken wings at Magic City.
Oh, they are good. I mean, they are good. They are good.
Hey, Yoda said he's had them too.
Yeah, so are the dicks, I guess.
Yeah.
What dicks are at Magic City?
I don't know.
What are you doing, Reg?
But here's the problem, Reg. So Reg had a bad experience. So that's like going to Taco Bell and saying those tacos.
But where the dicks? It keeps coming with dicks. I don't understand that.
No, that's
I thought it was.
That's Swinging Richards.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Reg, you need to come to Vegas and we'll take you to a titty bar.
We need an intervention here, Reg. This bad.
Well, if I was gay, what is the issue with that?
There's no issue.
All right, why are you been on it? Why are you been on it?
There's no issue, sir. We just want to know what's going on. We just want to know what's going on.
You're very interested.
Well, you know what? I mean, Yoda has a good point. We may need to take Reg to one of these strip clubs with a male side and a female side.
Good idea, yeah.
Yeah, then I can be like, okay, I got options.
Yeah.
There was a famous fight between the Gators and Miami before the 2000 Sugar Bowl. Apparently, a bunch of Miami players were at a strip club, and the Gators players walked in from the female side.
Oh wow!
It's kind of neat.
I don't know. I hope they had some penicillin when they left there.
Ooh.
You don't need that spreading around the locker room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
It's like sepsis. Oh, Lord. But no, Rec, you just had a bad experience, buddy.
Yes,
It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I mean, it's like going to Taco Bell and all of a sudden you're like, I had a bad taco, so I'm never eating Mexican food. Well, you didn't actually eat Mexican food. You ate Taco Bell. So whatever experience you had is not.
The taco doesn't smell like stinky.
Yeah, just don't
vagina.
eat Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't eat Taco Bell.
Yeah, just don't go back to whatever that place was you went.
It's called Toppers. I'm
Toppers.
sure there's people in the chat that know about Toppers.
Toppers, yeah. Yeah, I've never been, but
Yeah, you got to go to the right spot. Now, having said that, it's been years and years since I've been to one. Mainly because it's a money trap.
It really is.
Now that's true.
Yeah.
That's very much true. Now that is true.
Yeah, for the same price, I could buy Backdoor Sluts 1 through 9 on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you could. Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not.
But
That is
at
true.
the same
Don't
time,
disagree.
he's wrong.
That was just funny. Not 1 through 9.
I'm just thrifty.
Yeah, you're good with your money. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we're all going to hell. See you later, Rec Talk.
Oh boy.
I'm actually about to go too. So thanks, guys, for coming on. Yoda.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, fun times.
Yes, sir. Talk to you next time. Slim, buddy,
Yes, sir.
have a good one.
You too.
Talk to you later. Victor, what you got going on today?
Let's see. I guess we're doing the shit show.
At what time is that? 5 or 6?
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
All right. And we'll go check out Vic too for the shit show with Nate the Great at 5.
Yeah. Of course, last week, Nate went sledding during the shit show, and then his phone died. So hopefully Nate will do better this week.
Sounds like Sea Dog on the ACC show.
Yeah.
Except Sea Dog doesn't go sledding; he just sleds right through the Chick-fil-A park drive-through line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, same thing though. All right. See you later, Vic. We'll see you at 5.
Okay. Bye, Pete.
All right, everyone. That's going to do it for me as well. Thank you for tuning in to the ACC show, the Midday show. I don't know when I'll be back live again. Well, I'll be live here on Friday. I'm talking about from my main channel. They got the Army Navy game this weekend. May broadcast that. Oh, we'll see. Anyway, for more entertainment, follow me on X and troll videos on the main channel for Notre Dame. Thank you. Have a good day.